everyone, how are you all doing today? So let's have a seat at my kitchen counter. Ow! Oh my god. Okay. So I know it's been a while. I have been very busy with a new business venture which has just been exploding. It's all over the internet, which is pretty crazy. I never ever expected this, honestly. I started selling farts about 3 weeks ago, and in addition to jarring my farts, I've also been selling videos of myself making the jarred farts, which has been extraordinarily popular, but I never ever expected it to take off the way that it has. Honestly, I've just been requested to do it by like maybe 20 or so people that followed me on my Unfiltrd page, which I don't know if you guys know, but is my new 18 and up platform, which has really blown up in like the past 3 months ever since launch. Like, we have so many creators, we have so many new features. It is like OnlyFans times 100 at this point. So I've been using my Unfiltrd account to sell these farts. I'm the type of person that has learned over the years to never kink shame, to always be open and accepting of people's weirdness and oddities. And so I was like, you know what? I've been requested so many times to jar and sell my farts. Why not let this be a thing that I offer? So I started doing it. I actually offered a limited edition drop of these fart jars on my Unfiltrd page. Pretty quickly, they sold out, which completely blew my mind, and I made a TikTok that went really viral. I'll insert it right here so you guys can see.
Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you a day in the life of a girl who sells her farts in a jar. So I like to get things rolling with some beans, a protein muffin, sometimes even a yogurt. Less sugar is better, some hard-boiled eggs, and today I decided I was going to make myself a protein shake with some yogurt added to it, and oh, I was feeling it for sure. While I wait for those farts to develop, I like to read. I'm very smart, love to read. And then after I'm ready to go, I go ahead and, you know, do my work, do my job. I don't need to show you that, guys, but I like to add in little flower petals. I feel like they attach the scent and make it last longer. And when I'm finally finished with my jar, I like to leave a personalized note. I want to thank you so much to the 97 people who've already purchased their jar of farts, and as you know, they're on sale right now, 50% off with $1,000. So go to my Unfiltrd and check it.
So as you can see, this is kind of like my day-to-day, how I create my farts, how I run my business, and a lot of people have had negative things to say about it. A lot of people have had positive things to say about it. I think the moment that I knew, like, wow, I've really made it, was when Lance Bass from NSYNC commented on my jarred farts TikTok. P.S. Lance, if you'd like a jar for free, I'd love to send you one, so just let me know. Slide in the DMs. I know you are not interested in women, but maybe once you get a whiff of my farts, it'll change your mind. So in that video, I showed you a day in the life of a girl who sells her farts in a jar, and there have been some updates that I've made to my day-to-day. First of all, I don't do the jarred farts on a regular basis. I don't do them every single day. For a period of time, I was getting so many orders that I couldn't keep up, and a lot of customers were complaining that it was taking a really long time for the farts to be sent out. And I did have, I'll be honest, a couple of issues with shipping and handling, where a customer received their jar but it had been broken, so then I had to resend their jar. And one of the most important things to me, one of the things I told myself when I began this new flatulence business, was that the number one most important thing to me was going to be customer satisfaction. I wanted every single person who purchases my farts to feel that they were getting a deal, a good deal, and they were receiving a product that a lot of care, heart, and love went into. And people are saying to me, oh, $1,000 for one jar of farts, that's so much money, that's such a ripoff. But I was offering a deal that was 50% off, and when you take into account the cost of shipping and handling, the amount of food that I have to eat in order to produce the farts, the amount of energy and exertion that goes into creating those farts, and the flower petals that go into the fart jars, which then capture the scent, and then also every single fart jar comes with a handwritten note. That takes time, it takes paper, it takes ink, it takes willpower, it takes strength, it takes time. Time equals money. So when you really total up everything, all of the effort and the natural resources that go into creating this once in a lifetime product, then it really is a good deal when you think about it. So the people that are coming at me saying, oh, who the hell would pay $1,000 or $500 for a fart? That's way too much money. What I have to say to those people is like, walk a mile in my shoes. You try to make farts every single day, multiple times a day. It's not easy. So I have perfected my craft. I kind of feel like I am the Einstein of fart jars at this point, because I have figured out the perfect formula for making the most in the least amount of time, but also causing me the least amount of pain. A lot of people would be like, oh yeah, Fiber One bars. But you also have to keep in mind, you know, what kind of flatulence will these products and these items produce? Will it smell good? Will it smell like something that is the equivalent of a dumpster? I don't want to be sending out something that smells rancid. So I try to formulate the perfect foods that will create a pleasing scent. And just in case you guys were wondering, you know, why the hell would anybody order my farts? Well, first of all, I think that it's very, very clear that I have a really good personality and that people love to hear my ideas and hear me talk and express my views. And I think a lot of people are like, wow, she's so interesting that I wonder what her farts smell like. So I think that's kind of like the brain process there. And then, I mean, I can't really think of any other reason why, other than maybe like, yeah, I don't know what other reasons why people would buy my farts. That's really something you're gonna have to ask the people who purchase my farts. So let me show you guys what items I am using now today to produce my farts, and wait until the end of the video. I'm gonna give you guys two key pieces of information, and that is how many jars of farts I've sold since I've begun this venture. And I'm also gonna let you guys know where you can buy them and where you can also sell your own content, farts, whatever it is that you wanna sell. I'll give you the lowdown on that as well. So let's get right into it. All right, first up we have the true MVP of fart jars, and that is freshly prepared black bean salad. So this black bean salad is really good because one of the first ingredients is black beans. You always want to make sure that your black bean salad is mostly black bean. If it has like filler, additives, or other ingredients, then it's just really going to be taking away from the true potential. Next up, not sponsored, but not opposed to a sponsorship, Coca-Cola. Please reach out if you'd like to sponsor me. I love Coca-Cola. I actually prefer Diet Coke, but also Diet Coke might cause cancer, so I just am trying to really do this in the most healthy way possible. I know that like the bubbles in this can sometimes cause you to burp, but if you suppress those burps, you know, eventually it will go down in the other direction. So many people were recommending cabbage to me, or cabbage soup, and I love cabbage soup. I'm from the Czech Republic. Cabbage soup is a way of life, and growing up, I know that cabbage soup day in the house is a day that you want to keep the windows open. So that little sprout of knowledge really helped me in this business. And that's something I really love about the fart jar business, is like, I feel that everything that I've learned in the course of my life, especially growing up in Eastern Europe, it's really prepared me for this in such a way that I cannot even describe. So, you know, cabbage might be a little too extreme, not the greatest thing to eat constantly. So I love me some Brussels sprouts, and this is a pre-made Brussels sprout meal, microwaves in 3 minutes. I don't like wasting time. Cabbage soup does take a long time to make. This is just very, very easy, convenient, bite-sized, and has that additional deliciousness added to it with the bacon. Yeah. All right, next up we have protein muffins. These in the bodybuilding fitness community are actually referred to as fart muffins. I love these. They're very delicious, only 260 calories. This is so good. Can't believe I drank a whole fucking large. Oh, and big, huge shout out to Dunkin' Donuts. America runs on Dunkin'. but so do I. I need this to keep me going throughout the day. It can be very draining and exhausting physically, mentally, emotionally. So it's really crucial that I drink as much coffee throughout the day as possible. And now there's just only a couple more things that I want to show you guys. Obviously protein powder. You can add this with anything. I like to make a nice little smoothie with some oat milk, protein. I use one of these Chobani Greek yogurts, and I'll also add in a banana, and that'll be like my morning drink that I have with my cup of coffee. And I just feel that like really gets things going. So yeah, those are my little tips and tricks on how to really make the most bang for your buck and how I produce my product. I know a lot of you are wondering, how much money have I made doing fart jars? So the last time I updated you guys, I sold 97 fart jars, and those were 50% off at $500. They were originally $1,000. And when you take into account shipping and handling, cost of food, I made about $45,000. Now, since that deal was going on, I have sold another 75 jars. So I'm currently at around 175 fart jars sold. So at this point in time, I have made almost $100,000 in fart jar sales, and it's pretty amazing. If you are interested in purchasing a jar, go over to my Unfiltrd. I will link that down below. And also, if you are interested in becoming a creator on Unfiltrd and selling whatever it is that you want to sell, I mean, it could be images, videos, you can live stream, you can do pretty much anything on there. It's like OnlyFans on crack. Then go sign up and apply to become a creator. The link for that will be down below as well. But I just want to thank you guys so much for the endless amount of love and support that I've gotten. I know this is a little bit of an out of the jar venture, but it's been really exciting, and I love that I can educate people on something that's really new. I love that I can educate people more on different ways to make money, and also like how to fart better. That's also been really cool to show people that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sending lots and lots of love. And this holiday season, please support local business. Purchase a jar from my Unfiltrd, and make sure to follow all of my social media to get updates on any upcoming sales. Bye.